where I can hear myself. I don't know, boss. Okay, I think that's better. So we're trying to see our live. Got to upgrade this. So we're trying.
public knowledge for quite some time. The good news, he's finally won the war and has detailed every part of the experience in his new memoir, Friends, Lovers, and the Big Terrible Thing. Join Facts First as we bring you up to speed on Perry's addiction and how he's still alive despite having a 2% survival chance. His addiction. Like many aspiring actors, Matthew Perry yearned for the spotlight. In 2002, he confessed to the New York Times that he wanted fame so badly steam was coming out of his ears. Perry's wish was fulfilled in 1994 when he was cast as the sarcastic and clever Chandler Bing on Friends. The actor's turn in the ensemble comedy couldn't have come at a better time after he'd been in a succession of flops. Unfortunately, Perry's private life was nothing to giggle at, despite the show's popularity, with about 34 million viewers in its first season alone. He was hiding a dark secret. It may have looked like he was living the high life from the outside, but he was actually suffering from severe loneliness due to his drinking. At 24, when he was cast in Friends, Perry was just beginning to experience problems with alcohol, but he was still able to cope. However, he'd really gotten himself into a lot of difficulties by the time he was 34. Perry was using 55 Vicodin daily and had dropped to 128 pounds at his lowest point during his Friends' reign, which was horrifying. At that time, he realized he needed to break his habit, but had no idea how. According to an interview with People magazine, if the police had been to his house and warned him that if he drank tonight, he'd be
Español. Why Spanish? Spanish sucks.
be taken to jail, he'd immediately have begun packing. That's how dependent he was on alcohol. During an interview with BBC Radio 2's host Steve Evans, Perry admitted he doesn't remember 3 years of his run in Friends, somewhere between seasons 3 and 6. How it all began. Perry claims he never set out to develop an alcohol dependency, but he always appreciated the way drinking made him feel. After alcoholism had become a regular part of his life, he was injured in a jet ski accident in 1997. Drugs also came into play when he received a Vicodin prescription. That led him down a path of alcoholism where he frequently showed up to work drunk. Surprisingly, he had a strange rule that he would never consume alcohol while working, but he would still report to work in the worst circumstances of a hangover. In 1997, Perry spent 28 days in treatment at the Hazelden facility in Minnesota. For a short time, he was able to maintain his sobriety. He was later admitted to the hospital and kept there for 2 weeks when he got afflicted with alcohol-induced pancreatitis. In February of 2001, when the situation reached its worst, Perry finally made the decision to call for assistance. During that time, he had fewer than 2 weeks remaining to shoot Serving Sarah, but for his sake, production was halted for 2 months. Perry was able to complete Serving Sarah, return to Friends, and better himself after spending 2.5 months at a private rehabilitation program. In 2002, Perry said to the New York Times that he didn't stop drinking because he wanted to, but because he was afraid he would die the following day. He started a sober living facility for guys in Malibu called the Perry House in 2013. He considers one of his greatest strengths as being able and willing to assist any alcoholic who approaches him with the question, "Will you help me stop drinking?" Later on, Perry spent 3 months in the hospital in 2018 after suffering a gastrointestinal perforation and needing surgery to close the hole. The Friends alum who nearly died at age 49 after his colon burst due to opioid addiction spoke out about his ordeal earlier this year. When he was originally brought in, the doctors gave him a 2% chance of survival at best. An extracorporeal membrane oxygenation system was used to provide him with oxygen, and this device takes over the body's natural breathing mechanisms. Perry claims his situation was a Hail Mary since the odds of survival were so low. The scars from his 14 stomach operations, he said, are constant reminders of his health crisis and have helped him maintain sobriety. While speaking to the media, he added his therapist advised the next time he thinks about taking OxyContin, he should just think about having a colostomy bag for the rest of his life. Friends rallied around him. Perry's never shy about thanking his Friends co-stars for supporting him while his addiction was at its worst. While filming Friends, Perry disclosed his struggles with his addictions and other health problems. His co-stars, including Jennifer Aniston, Courtney Cox.
I'm gonna make a pause right here. It's like, can you hear me? Yes, you can hear me. I'm gonna make just a short statement about this. It happens often, right? Like, these Hollywood stars, you see their lives, they all have fame, money, and you wonder why, how they can be, mentally, emotionally broken. Why? They have everything. That's what we think. That's what we see from the outside. But what is obvious, it's that Matthew was dealing with these issues for decades, and eventually it gets you. I mean, it seems he lost the battle, like many others. It's pretty sad. Dying at 54. I mean, I don't know so much about Perry's personal life. I didn't know if he got kids, or he got married, but I remember his character in Friends. Pretty funny guy. He was like really good at it, and I knew he was like he liked to write stuff. He was a good writer. So anyway, it sucks. Pretty much. It's pretty sad.
Lisa Kudrow, Matt LeBlanc, and David Schwimmer were there for him every step of the way, publicly and privately demonstrating support. He praises their tolerance and compassion. He also said he would rather never have to face addiction than have all the wealth and fame he has now. He said while the paycheck was nice, Friends helped save his life because of the creative outlet it provided. His friendship with the cast members have endured, as evidenced by the 2021 HBO Max reunion. Friends co-creator Marta Kaufman said it was heart-wrenching and horrifying to see Perry fight his addictions. She recalls approaching him on the first episode of the last season and expressing her delight at having him back. Later on, Kaufman explained the system that was put in place to assist Perry. She said most people on set were aware of parts of it and had conversations about it. In January 2020, she spoke to Us Weekly and other reporters about the group's collective protection, optimism, and support for Perry during his ordeal. His new book. The actor's memoir, Friends, Lovers, and the Big Terrible Thing, out November 1st, is a work of tragic beauty, chronicling his life through its great highs and devastating lows. Perry reveals he came dangerously close to dying when he was only 49 years old. He's detailed the time he had a gastrointestinal rupture and went into detail about how he spent 2 weeks in a coma, 5 months in the hospital, and 9 months with a colostomy bag after his colon burst due to opioid overuse. Given that he had to abstain until he was free of the active disease of alcoholism and addiction, he considers this the best moment to share the book with the world. The fact that he knew it would be beneficial to others was also crucial. Though he's had a lot of trouble staying clean, particularly while filming Friends, he managed to stay sober for the entirety of season 9. Perry is honest about his relapses. In his book, he said he's been to treatment centers 15 times over the years and is now healthy and well-versed in the tools he needs to stay sober. Although he doesn't wish to reveal his current sobriety streak length, he is keeping track. Even if you relapse and end up drinking again, he says, you still have the years you spent sober and the knowledge you gained to fall back on. Your new sober date is the only thing that alters. Perry's newfound resolve to assist those who have also battled substance abuse is unwavering. He was the solitary survivor of the 5 individuals placed on an ECMO machine the same night he was admitted. To top it off, he claims the experience has left him with a profound question that makes him humbled and grateful. He claims readers would be shocked by how awful things became at times and how close he came to death, but that if he did die, it would shock people but not surprise anyone. At the moment, he hopes readers will be able to relate to the material of the book and see that this affliction strikes anybody, regardless of whether you're successful or not. The journey, albeit dark at times, has...
I gotta make a pause in there. That's not entirely truth about that. Doesn't mean that... I mean, it happens for a reason, right? Like, you're running from something. Your insides are eating you out. Right, and that's true what he says, that part. That doesn't matter if you are famous or successful or not. It gets you, you know. Well, the difference is that if you have the resources, you can treat yourself. You know, you could find a better way to fix your problem versus a guy who cannot afford it. But basically, it's your inner self. It's the one thing of changing comes from your insides. That's actually the true battle. It comes from the inside of you. The willing of doing things, the willing of keep doing it every day. You can have all the best doctors in the world. You can have all the best clinicals in the world, the best treatments, but if you don't have that, you don't go anywhere. It doesn't seem that he killed himself. Probably, like we saw it in the video, uh, he's been into a rough time, and he's been like ups and downs, and it seems, and I'm pretty sure maybe, uh, it was a huge down for him, and it was an accident. Was probably drunk or another kind of substance that you know make that accident happen. Drowning, you just don't drown for that, just like that. you know or maybe he had a heart attack produced of an overdose. It's a lot of things that could happen, but there is like some facts that could say that that could be the reason what happened. Let's hope we can know for sure about this. It's pretty sad going like that. Pretty young, but probably, and you can see his face, smiling and shining of successful and stuff like that. But to see inside of a person, you don't see the insides. Let's just finish the video.
Has made Perry stronger in every aspect. Additionally, he mentioned the book is full of optimism because he's managed to make it to the other side of the tunnel. Now it's time to hear from you. Do you plan to read Matthew Perry's book? Let us know in the comments section below.
We're about to see that. Let's go to... Oops. Instagram. Or maybe... This is better. Instagram or Twitter? Let's go Instagram. Let's go to Jennifer Aniston. Okay, it doesn't seem to be nothing recently. Lisa Kudrow. Nope. Matt LeBlanc. Let's see Matthew. Let's see the other Matt. "42 weeks. Yo, these dudes don't use so much. 18 seconds. I mean, these people is like commenting right now, but this is a very, very old post. I don't see anything recent. What was the name of this guy? Forgot his name. You see, people are doing it by themselves. Like, that's so weird. What is the name of this guy? Well, people are like really sad. I'm sorry for your loss, but people is commenting on post, old post. This is not recently. This has 79 weeks. There's a new one, 26 seconds. My condolences, Mr. Matt, on the passing of Matthew Perry, but this is not about Matthew Perry. This is not about his death. I already checked 3 members of the show, and This is Metal Blank. I try Lisa Kudrow. Nothing. Let's see this post, the last post. 1 week, nobody has say anything about Perry's death. And Aniston also, which is pretty weird. This was 4 weeks ago. 2 weeks, 2 weeks, 2 weeks. Maybe people reach LeBlanc because in the show they were close. I mean, that's what I think. That's what I'm thinking. I don't know. But I can't remember this guy's name, the actor name. Yeah, remember, they two were like a great friend couple. Yeah, pretty funny. I'm gonna watch some best parts of the show of them. Let's see who else. Friends cast. Nothing of this. Dope. Let's go through Matthew Perry's. "5 days, it was his last post. Also, warm water swirling around makes you feel good. That was his last post. There's people like commenting about him. I mean, it's so funny, you're dead. You're gonna watch your social media. You're gone. Still people does it. I mean, his profile picture says something weird. The black, the smiley face, and he lay down. I don't know. I can sense his frustration. I can sense his sadness, probably. Look, we never said he looked like 54. He looks like 60. A picture of him and his dad. Their friends cast. David Schwimmer. That was the name of this guy. David Schwimmer. Fuck. S-C-H. Schwimmer. David Schmidt. Come on. This can't be the real one. No. So far, no one has said anything. October 11. A post of the conflict between Israel and Palestine. I'm a little surprised, to be honest. None of them have say anything yet. I mean, this news has what, 6 hours? Courtney Cox. Let's see. Mm-mm. You see, people are reaching to the cast of Friends to say their words, but none of them has said anything. Damn, she looks old. She was pretty hot back then. I don't know. I'm a bit surprised. I thought that was gonna be, something else. Let's check these guys. The directors of the show. As an American, well, it looks like he doesn't have any Instagram. Looks like he doesn't. I mean, that's the producers. Let's find someone else. Creative. This is Martin Kaufman. Kimi. It's not her. I'm a little surprised that the creator of the show doesn't have an Instagram. Let's see if there's something else. Everything cast is set up Matthew Sperry. Here it is. No. Struggles. Nothing recently. I don't know, man. It's just so weird. I thought they were gonna, express their condolences or something. Okay, it's a fact. They're not saying anything yet.
Men are here. We make fire. Cook meat. Then put out fire by peeing, no get invited back.
Whose little ball of paper is this?
Oh, that would be mine. See, I wrote a note to myself, and then I realized I didn't need the note, so I balled it up, and now I wish I was dead. Oh, come on, Dora. Don't be mad. I know we both said some things we didn't mean, but that doesn't mean we still don't love each other. You know, I feel like I've lost her. Bah! Why must everybody watch me sleep? There'll be no more watching me sleep. No more watching. All right, somebody kiss me. Somebody kiss me. It's midnight. Somebody kiss me. Somebody kiss me. It's midnight. It's one time. Yeah. Sometimes I wish I was a lesbian. Did I say that out loud? Some girl ate Monica.
Shut up. The camera adds 10 pounds.
So how many cameras are actually on you?
Well, the tough thing is she really wants to have sex with me.
Crazy bitch.
Talking about a bet. Winner takes all.
Ooh, we could end up with nothing.
Or you can end up with everything.
Ooh, I like that.
All right, so what do you say?
No.
Just do it.
Oh, I'm convinced.
We are switching back right now.
No, we're not. We're not leaving.
Well, you're going to have to leave sometime because you both have jobs, and as soon as you do, we're switching it back. There's nothing you can do to stop us. Right, Joe?
I don't know. What? I don't want to move again.
I don't care. This is our apartment, and they stole. You stole our apartment. We won that apartment fair and square twice, and I'm getting it back right now. I'm getting it back right now.
All right. We figured you might respond this way, so we have a backup offer.
Oh, no. No more offers. You can't offer anything to us.
Let us keep the apartment, and
As a thank you, Rachel and I will kiss for 1 minute.
Totally worth it.
It was one good minute.
Good night.
Good night.
Services to West End 201. I want a baby.
Not tonight, honey. I got an early day tomorrow.
Get out. Come on, let's get some coffee.
Oh, okay. Because we never do that.
You did my first suit when I was 15. No, wait. 16. No. Excuse me. 15. All right, when was 1990?
Okay, you have to stop the Q-tip when there's resistance. Condoms?
You don't know how long we're going to be in here. We may have to repopulate the Earth.
And condoms are the way to do that.
My character, Joseph the processing guy, has two little girls, Ashley and Brittany. Ashley copies everything Brittany does.
Oh, well, invisible kids can be that way sometimes.
Yeah. You know, Joseph and his wife, Karen, are thinking of having a third kid. You know what? Just did.
Really? Wow. That's some pretty powerful imaginary sperm you must have, guy.
Okay, but you know, we're safe, right? I mean, nothing bad's gonna go down.
No. But that reminds me, sign this.
What is it?
It's nothing. It just says you can't sue the city if you scrape your knee or, you know, get your head blown off.
Oh, hurry up. I want to sign that.
Well, I've never done that with you before.
Nope.
So, how are you? How you okay?
Yeah. You?
Oh, yes. Uh-huh. You? We did you.
so Chandler, Have you heard about Monica's secret boyfriend?
Yeah, she might have mentioned him. Yeah.
So, Mon, when are we going to meet this new secret waiter man?
He's really shy. I don't think he's up to meeting everyone yet.
Yeah, I don't think he's up to meeting everyone yet.
I don't care. I want to meet this guy who's the best sex she ever had.
Really? That's what you heard? You said that?
I might have said that. Why is that funny?
Because I'm very happy for him. And you lucky dog. Hey, Monica. Can I ask you a cooking question?
Sure.
If you're cooking on the stove, does that mean that your new secret boyfriend is better in bed than Richard?
Chandler? Is he?
You know, I think I'm going to respect the privacy of my new secret boyfriend.
Why? I mean, if this guy was me, and it was me who would learn that it was me who was the best you'd ever had, I'd be going like this.
Men are
Pretty good. Makes me wanna watch the show.
Hello. Hello.
I love my new job!
Honey, you're screaming.
You bet your ass I am! I just had the best first day ever. The kitchen, twice as big as Alessandro's.
Oh, that's great.
Yeah, and clean, not just health department clean, Monica clean.
Awesome.
Oh, and the people are so nice. There's this one guy, Jeffrey, he's the maitre d'. Chandler, you will love him. He is without a doubt the funniest guy I have ever met.
Hey, what was that all about?
Well, I guess there's no harm in telling you now. Rachel and Ross are going to have a baby.
What? I didn't even know that. Why didn't you tell me? Why am I talking like this?
Hey, where are all my ovulation sticks? There's only one here.
I might have checked to see if I was ovulating a couple times.
Chandler?
I am not working. There's not much to do around here.
Hey, Chandler. Come on in, we're knitting potholders.
No thanks, Josephine. Hey, Ross, I was wondering if... Oh, my God! Where are all the men?
You know what? Let's not talk.
What?
I'm still so mad at you for smoking.
But you said you forgave me. It was just a couple of cigarettes, no big deal.
Blah, 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 blah. Well, I just said that because I was ovulating, and you said you wouldn't have sex with me if we were fighting.
You tricked me to get me into bed?
That's right. I got mine.
I feel so used.
We custom make tuxedos for celebrities, and then when they're done with them, they just send them back.
You mean like for award shows?
Some of them.
You mean these tuxes have been down the red carpet with people yelling, who are you wearing? You look fabulous.
Honey, might I suggest watching a little more ESPN and a little less E?
Wow.
Hey, stop staring at my wife's legs. No. Stop staring at your sister's legs.
I'm sorry, it's just... How'd you get so tan?
She went to one of those spray-on tan places.
You got a spray-on tan?
Chandler gets pedicures.
What did you do, like with the toe separators?
Why? Why?
Hey, Grace, listen. I was thinking, I'm gonna have an extra room over at my place.
Oh, that's true.
Yeah, why don't you move in with me? It'll be great. We can, like, stay up late talking and watch movies and, you know, about Naked Thursdays, right?
Yeah, I think I'm gonna find my own place.
Hey.
I thought Naked Thursdays was just our thing, man.
No, I do 6 things. First, I look deep into her eyes. Then, I kiss her. Next, I take my hand and I softly graze her thigh.
You mean like this?
No, not like that. No, like this.
Ah, I see what you mean. That's quite nice.
More foosball?
And beer.
Yeah. Real estate, huh?
Oh, and you know who's selling a great apartment? Richard.
Oh, and you know whose knowledge of her ex-boyfriend is shocking? Monica.
My dad told me they play golf together.
Oh, well, maybe I'll join them sometime. I just hope the club doesn't slip out of my hand and beat the mustache off his face.
We're really excited about getting this process started.
Because we love kids. Love them to death. Well, not actually to death. That's just a figure of speech. We love kids the appropriate amount. As allowed by law.
Okay, I am officially unpacked. Thanks for helping me, man. Joe? Well, I guess Joey went home. Oh, and look, there is still one box that I have to unpack. Oh my God, you almost gave me a heart attack.
Oh. Well, it was so hard not to laugh.
Hi. I want you to meet someone really special.
Phoebe, this is Erica. And this is the baby. Joey, Erica, baby.
Hi.
Everyone, Erica, baby.
Monica, calm, self.
Hey, Will.
Erica, baby.
Hi.
Is that?
Everyone, Erica, baby.
Yeah, she's this actress from Scary Movie.
Monica, calm, self.
So is it horrible? Is everybody working really hard?
Well, no, it's just me and Wendy.
Wendy? That sounds like a girl's name.
It is. Did I not tell you about her?
About the time you told me about New Year's Eve. Where's everybody else?
I sent them home.
Oh, you are such a good boss. Is she pretty?
Answer faster, answer faster.
I don't know.
Answer better, answer better.
I don't think of her that way, you know. I mean, she's a colleague.
What does she do there?
Oh, she's regional vice president. She's just below me.
She did what?
Below me.
Below.
Oh, wait, is Wendy the runner-up Miss Oklahoma?
What?
Well, she didn't win.
All right, well, maybe I should let you and the second prettiest girl in Oklahoma get back to work.
Well, second prettiest that year. I mean, of all the girls in Oklahoma, she's probably...
Oh, Chandler, stop talking.
You opened all the presents without me? I thought we were supposed to do that together.
You kissed another woman?
Call it even?
Okay.
Pretty funny. Pretty funny.
Tienes una página web perfecta. Ahora necesitas que la gente la vea.
That's what we find in TMC. Well, it was like 4 hours ago. We're told Matthew came home sometimes after 2 a.m. This is an assistant and earned shortly. Here will tell him assistant returned 2 hours later. They discovered Matthew unresponsive and call 911. Okay. Unclear if Matthew was going before his passing played in a role and he's dead at this point. Investigations on he's dead is on our way. Yeah, we're not gonna know that. It's too early.
It's
23, Rescue 23, EMS 9. Agent 23, Rescue 23, EMS 9, all on radio. Respond to the drowning. Across the surf view drive.
So these guys said that he was found on a jacuzzi at his home, and they were told there were no drugs at the scene. Could be a heart attack. Most probably. Probably it was a heart attack. I mean, it makes me recall what happened to Bob Saget. I think Bob Saget and him. I don't know if Bob Saget was older. I don't think so. They're probably the same age, but Bob Saget just he go like that. Just he died. It was like a lot of people say suicide or drugs and stuff like that, but we don't know yet. Probably, I don't know. I don't know if we're ever gonna know. Like, this depends on family members, what they decide to do. Yes. Okay, guys. Until we find more about this tragic event, I'm gonna switch off the stream for tonight. As soon as I know something else, I'll be back on live with more interesting stuff.